Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And welcome to our Buy or Rebuy episodes where we talk about bottles that we have recently finished and whether or not we would buy them again, inspired by Car and Driver's long-term road tests. We think these are very, very informative episodes. We hope they help you, the viewer, to decide what you think about these bottles or whether you should spend your money on them rather.
Yeah.
You can decide what you think about them separate and apart from what we say.
Correct.
You should separate and apart from what we think, but you can hear what we say and that can hopefully help inform your purchasing decisions. This panel that we have up here today is a slightly different format than our background buy or rebuy episodes. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about all 5 of these bottles at once because these were recently the flight that we had for our Patreon community and our community blind flight nights that we put together every quarter. And it's a ton of fun. And it's very, very informative too, because you get a real good consensus from a group setting as to what people think about bottles totally double blind.
Yep.
We kind of put our Patreon community through the same thing. We live on this channel all the time doing our double blind tastings rather. So what we have here in front of us are a variety of products that range between 107.8 up to like 112 and some change proof.
Okay.
$60 to $100, except for the Fighting Cock down there on the end, which is a $15 to $17 bottle of whiskey in some markets. And separate and apart from the Blind Flight Night, we have owned and finished these bottles on our own, separate and apart. So we do have that perspective lending itself as well as to what we're saying here on the channel. So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Let's not wait. We have 3 categories. We're going to say bye-bye. We're not going to rebuy this product whatsoever.
Bye, Felicia.
We might rebuy this product, or we absolutely will rebuy this product. Let's go ahead and start with Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered.
Okay.
This product in our market is about $70 or $80, depending on the store you find it at. Kind of hard to find, although it has been more in stock recently. And out of the 14 participants, 16.
Yeah.
16 participants, we count too. We matter too.
We matter too.
Out of the 16 participants that we had in this Blind Flight Night, the overwhelming majority ranked this bottle last.
Yeah.
So will you rebuy this for $70 or $80?
I was part of the majority that ranked it last, so I will not be rebuying that bottle.
I was also part of the majority that ranked it last. However, I'm going to go and say that I might rebuy it. And you know what? Let's not pick any bones here. There's no reason. I'm going to rebuy this product. Each batch is different. This is batch 156B.
Okay.
I freaking love the bottle. I freaking love the company.
Yeah, the company's awesome.
I'm going to continue to buy Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfilters. So it is a yes rebuy for me. However, I do think the small batch is the better product that they make. And I think it is the product I would buy first from Smoke Wagon. Then I would venture over into Uncut Unfiltered territory.
Okay.
Let's keep working our way down the line and go ahead and go to Bellmead Reserve.
Okay.
And Bellmead Reserve is a product that has been, as of the filming of this, discontinued nationwide distribution. However, it is said to be a distillery product that you can buy at the Nelson Greenbrier Distillery here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And they've said that it will be distributed in the state of Tennessee. But more importantly than that, you might find this product sitting on your shelf somewhere where you live, and it might not be there for very long. So should you buy this product? Should you not? $65.
I'm a bye-bye. I think that was pretty low for me in the Blind Flight Night. So I'm going to say bye, Felicia.
Yeah. For me, I am going to say bye-bye to this product.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's a good product. I think what these both bring to the equation is they bring a little bit of oakiness, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of classic bourbonness, but they both lean a little bit more towards the like bright fruity side, and that's not quite my profile. If I had an option to buy this or the Smoke Wagon, I would buy the Smoke Wagon, even though I ranked the Bellmead over it, just because, honestly, because I prefer the bottle of the Smoke Wagon. I'm going to be a little bit that way in this one. But we're going to move on up to some products that I preferred over this, and that's why I would not rebuy this product. I loved it when it was available. I'm happy to let it ride off into the sunset with all the beautiful memories that I made with these bottles in the past.
There you go.
Let's go ahead and move on to Blue Run High Rye Bourbon. So $100 bottle.
Yes. And for me, in the Blind Flight Night, this is the one that I put first. So because of the high price tag, I am going to put it on a maybe rebuy. I do like the flavor. I do prefer the flavor, obviously, because I ranked it first out of all of these. But $100 is a lot for me because I'm a little bit cheap.
A lot of bit cheap.
But I don't feel ripped off for that. So I'm a maybe. I'm a maybe rebuy.
For me, it's going to be a maybe as well. It's one of those products that I would like to have a bottle around, but $100 is really hard to part with. It was my second place. I did like it a lot, but it just wasn't quite... I mean, it wasn't as good as the first place bottle, quite frankly.
Well, it was my first place bottle.
For me, it wasn't quite as good. I thought the first place bottle for me was a little bit more unique.
Yeah,
a little bit more flavorful.
That's fair.
I thought this was just a little bit more... the word that came to mind was pedestrian, which seems very it's like I'm pandering.
That seems very mean.
It seems very mean, but it's not a bad product, I don't think. I liked it. I just didn't like it as much as my favorite product.
I do want to speak to the fact that this particular product is a high rye bourbon.
Yep. And you like rye.
Probably is why I ranked it first, because I like rye.
Right. But this is high rye and this is high rye. And you still picked that first.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever this was doing was just what I wanted. So the end.
And it has hit us really nice in blind head-to-heads before in this flight. It didn't come out on top for me. But let's go ahead and get into the one that I put on top, which as part of the official 4-pour flight,
this one
was the Nelson Brothers Reserve 107.8 proof. This was the overwhelming majority favorite.
Yeah.
That one bottle right there at $60, more readily available than any of these other ones.
Yep.
Cheaper than any of these other ones by $5 to $10 to $40.
Decent amount.
Was the overwhelming winner of the flight. I think, how many people out of 16 preferred that?
A lot.
12, 13 people?
Me and like maybe one or two other people picked something else as their first place. Everyone else picked this one, and they didn't know that it was this one. So
it was overwhelming. Yeah. I thought it would be last place. I don't know if I said that in this episode or not.
You said it in another episode.
It's been in other episodes. This bottle I thought would be last place. I just wanted it to be close in this blind flight, and I wanted it to be the product that, like, hey, it's so close. It's not going to win this flight, but it's so close and it's available and it's inexpensive, comparatively speaking.
Are you a buy on this? A rebuy?
Oh, yeah, I'm a buy. A
rebuy?
100% rebuy that product.
Yeah.
When that bottle's empty, we've got another one, and we're going to continue to buy them because I like it. It's a really good product. It's supporting a local Nashville distillery, even though it's contract distilled at Bardstown Bourbon Company.
I am also a rebuy on this. This was my second place, so I liked the Blue Run first, and then this one was my second. So for the price, it's great price, great flavor. So I'm a buy as well.
Yeah, I think that flight opened up a lot of people's eyes, mine included. Like I said, I thought it was going to be last. I just wanted it to have a good showing. Turns out it was first. Yep. I was stunned during the reveal. And in every Patreon community blind flight night, we include a bonus pour to warm up with. And this time it was Fighting Cock down there at 104? What is it?
51% alcohol by volume.
No, that's not right. 51.5, 103 proof.
Okay.
So it's from a Heaven Hill distillery, the Heaven Hill distillery. And it is a really, really good product for $15 to $17.
Yeah.
Out of the 16 people that were part of the blind flight, we did not rate that bottle because we knew it was a bonus pour.
I didn't.
You didn't. I did know it was bonus pour.
I put it in the middle. I put it as third place.
You put it over the Smoke Wagon and the Belle Meade. A lot of people, 7 people
put it as first.
It was their favorite pour out of everything on the table that night.
So these 4 were the official flight, and then this Fighting Cock was like an extra one. So Josh, at the end of the flight night, Josh asked, where would you put the warm-up pour in your flight? And 7 people said that they would put it first.
Yeah.
And then we revealed what it was.
And only a few people didn't like it.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was fine for me.
It was my third place. Like, it was my top 3.
So are you a buy or a rebuy on it?
I'm a buy for $15. Heck yeah.
So I think what we have to do is, I think I have to be a buy too, because we have to get that and we have to compare it to Wild Turkey 101.
Okay.
Evan Williams Bottle and Bond White Label.
Okay.
Early Times Bottle and Bond. And we might have to include another 1 or 2 pours in here too, like a Wheel Horse or something. We've got some work to do with Fighting Cock.
So we'll add this in our blind head-to-head sample pool for 2023.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can expect to see that on the channel coming up. I don't know when, because everything we do is at random and they are blind tastings, but you will see what we think about that in comparison to some of the other budget powerhouses out there on the market today. Hopefully this was fun and informative. Let us know what you think about these bottles. Are you a buy or are you a rebuy on either one or any of these?
Yeah.
Or are you saying bye-bye? Are you passing on these? The price tags on these are high. Some of them are hard to find, and we are very interested to hear about what you think down in the comment section below.
If you liked today's video, go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, do it. You know how. And then also hit that bell icon to be notified when we post our monthly live streams.
Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
You started going off on the Nelson brothers. That's why I was like...
Thanks for reining me in.
Bringing it in.
Thanks for reining me in.
I knew.
I got so excited. It's such a good bottle for the money.
I know you did. And that's what's so cute about you, but also what's probably what you hate editing and what people don't like watching.